Hello Libra and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of March in the areas of money, career and finance, but as usual this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. First we're going to take a look at your spirit animal oracle card, which for you is the Moth spirit that came out, which is all about surrendering. Surrender now, as you can see it on the card. So what this card is all about, that there's something in your life that you are fighting hard against or fighting hard towards to achieving, and whenever this Moth spirit is coming up, you need to surrender. You need to surrender to the universe to guide you in a certain way. This surrender card can be also as that you need to kind of relax a little bit more and just take a break and just let things happen around you. But let's see what is the tarot is going to be all about. In the center of your reading you do have the Two of Cups, which is the card of partnership, contract, or unity and balance. So whenever this card comes up, this is the card that's kind of indicating that you have some kind of a partnership in question. It can be a business partnership if you are having your own business. Maybe you just kind of made some kind of a commitment, because this is a card of commitment as well. Some of you might have just signed a contract. Maybe you just accepted a new job, or you're about to accept something, because this is the kind of like that contract that you are signing. And what's great in this card, that this is the partnership that where each parties are benefiting from this relationship, whether it's a business partnership, whether it's a work related partnership. Both parties are equally taking their fair share of everything, and both parties are gaining from it. So beautiful energy to start the reading with. But let's see what you have in the past. Your reading starts with the Empress energy. The Empress energy is all about abundance, long-term abundance. This is a very nurturing, motherly energy. When you kind of seeing, you can see that she is pregnant, which is an indication that you are giving birth, or you have given birth to something new. That will bring you long-term stability. Some of you might have started a project, made a business deal, get the promotion of whatever you desired, and this new thing in your life will provide you some long-term stability. This is also a very nurturing, very creative energy. Maybe some of you are working in a creative field, not necessarily, but what's really important, that this brings this long-term abundance in your life. The next card we have here is the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is an indication of some kind of a situation where you don't necessarily see the way out of it, and your kind of thoughts are you're kind of in the prison of your thoughts. You can see that she is bound by all of these strings, but in the reality nothing is covering her, which is telling me that you are overthinking things. Your mind is kind of in overdrive, and you need to kind of take a step back. You need to kind of see things from a different perspective, because all these things is in your head, and you can free yourself from this energy. The next you have here is the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, I like to kind of see it here for you, especially with the Eight of Swords, because the Queen of Swords is all about clarity. Of course, being a court card, it can be you or a person you're dealing with, but she's able to see things through. It's very hard to mislead her. So for some of you, I think especially with the Eight of Swords energy, you're getting the clarity what you need in order to move forward. Maybe you've been kind of hesitant about this partnership. Maybe you've been overthinking whether this partnership would be good for you or not. But with the Queen of Swords, there's definitely this energy that kind of clarify things. Again, it can be a great communication, a great conversation that might help you to get that clarity what you need. Queen of Swords also an indicator of somebody who's been through a lot, but all of that made her very strong. She's very logical. She's very fact-based, and she likes the truth. So maybe the truth came out that kind of helped you to or helps you to move on. You also have here the next card, which is the Three of Pentacles. So Three of Pentacles is a card of teamwork. and also the card of building something from scratch, building something from the ground up. Whenever this card comes up, teamwork and working in a community is very important for you, or for your career, and that's something that you need to rely on. And especially with the Two of Cups energy is great. Some of you are working very hard on something, as I said, like you're building something up from the ground up, maybe a business, your career. There's something that you are putting a lot of effort into, and all of that's going to be noticed. And look, what you have here is the beautiful energy of the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is all about celebration, joy, and happiness. This is kind of like a wish fulfillment card. So I think maybe this partnership is something, or this partnership, this job, this commitment that you kind of made, or this contract, whatever the Two of Cups energy is all about, is something that you've been wishing for, something that you desired, because it gives you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. I love to see the Nine of Cups in every kind of reading, because it brings you a lot of happiness and joy. And look at all that treasure that she's stepping out of. I'm sure that there's a lot of financial implications are attached to this as well, especially with the Empress energy. You cannot go wrong with these two cards. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow the channel and to make sure that more people see the reading, especially those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button, which I'm very grateful if you push those like and subscribe buttons. And I'm always very excited to read in the comment section how this reading is resonating with your life, with the reality. Now the next card we have here is the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is the card of long-term stability, financial stability, the card of abundance. There's definitely great energies you have here moving towards the future. You have both the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. This is the card when you worked very hard for something and you achieved it. You're celebrating it, you're very joyful, you live in luxury, you can afford everything you want, and you can even give some away. Great energy if you have your own business, because it's an indication that you are financially independent, the business is financially stable or will be financially stable. If you are employed, this is an indication that your hard work is being noticed and you're achieving whatever you worked hard towards. It can be a bonus, it can be raise, it can be anything, even a promotion, whatever you've been wishing for. Some of you might be buying some kind of an apartment or a house, because Nine of Pentacles can be a sign of that as well. And you also have here the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is the card, first of all, lying, cheating, stealing. Of course, it can be a card of different strategy, but it can be also a card of acting in secret. So I kind of see something more, that maybe there's a business partnership, maybe there's a contract here in question that you're not necessarily telling anybody about. You're kind of in a stealth mode because you don't want anybody to know it. Now, obviously, it can be lying, cheating, stealing, so be always, like, aware of your surrounding, that nobody is stealing your ideas, your money, etc., etc. Seven of Swords can be also all about applying a different kind of strategy, a new strategy opposed to the old strategy. So maybe you're going to approach something from a different point of view. And the last two cards that came out for you, one of them is the Hierophant and the other is the beautiful energy of the Star. So let's talk about the Hierophant first, and I want to leave the last for the best for the last with the Star. So the Hierophant can be first of all learning something. It can be also community, like with the Three of Pentacles, there's definitely some kind of a community connection. Maybe you work in a community based environment, maybe you're learning something. It can be a very traditional old type of organization, education as well, you're learning something, but it's also a card of commitment. So maybe there's the making some kind of a commitment with the Two of Cups and the Hierophant is very important. It can be also a sign of your faith, your belief system, that believe in yourself, believe that the universe will guide you into something great, because you have here the surrender now, right? And the Hierophant can be this energy that you are kind of downloading things from the universe. But you also have here the Star, which is all about seeing things positively, being hopeful, and it is also a card of wish fulfillment. This card comes up when you went through some kind of a hardship, some difficult times, when something suddenly changed and kind of shook your world, and you're healing from that situation, you're overcoming that situation, you're moving on. And this is the card when the universe is delivering a wish for you, or something better than that. And very interesting that you have two wish fulfillment cards. You do have both the Nine of Cups and you also have the Star. So I think some kind of a wish is definitely coming true for you. Maybe you're not talking about it, maybe you're secretive about it, but it is coming. And at the bottom of the deck you do have the Two of Swords. So Two of Swords can be an indication of being indecisive. Maybe there's something that you're very indecisive about, maybe this partnership or making some kind of a change, because generally this is the card when you are kind of sitting in the middle of two things. Maybe you need to choose between two opportunities. Maybe you need to choose whether you want to be on your own or you want to be employed. There's definitely something that you have hard time to decide on. This is kind of like, especially with the Eight of Swords energy, you're kind of in this analysis paralysis mode. Whenever the Two of Swords comes up, very important that you listen to your intuition, listen to your inner voice, because that will be very important. Because with the Two of Swords, it's very important that you kind of get out of this middle situation. You kind of go to the new territories that you've never been, because it can be also a card of conflict avoidance, in a sense that there's a conflict at work or in your business, and you're trying to be the neutral party. So I hope that this reading resonated with you. You have some beautiful energies here with the Nine of Cups and the Star of a wish fulfillment, and the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles, which I hope you're gonna claim, because you definitely wanna get those energies into your life. And I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.